Imagine waking up in 1943 to the sound of a radio broadcast. Before breakfast, you'd grab a ration book. Those little coupon booklets were as essential as money. Each family member had one, filled with stamps that controlled how much sugar, butter, meat, and canned goods you could buy. Breakfast might be toast spread with a thin layer of margarine, if you were lucky. Real butter was scarce, and powdered eggs often replaced fresh ones. Coffee was precious, and some households stretched it with roasted chicory or barley. By midday, home cooks had become masters of creativity. Women's magazines published victory recipes that used substitutes like grated carrots in cakes to replace sugar. Meatless meals were common. Bean stews, vegetable pies, and lentil soups filled the gap when meat stamps ran thin. Trips to the market weren't just shopping, they were strategy sessions. Housewives swapped tips on which shops still had bacon or how to stretch 1 pound of ground beef into several meals. Lines were long, and sometimes you'd queue for hours only to find the shelves bare. Evenings often revolved around the Victory Garden. Millions of families grew vegetables in backyards, city lots, or even rooftops. Fresh carrots, beans, and potatoes from your own soil eased the pressure on rations and gave a sense of pride, helping both the household and the war effort. Clothing, too, was rationed. Old coats were altered, worn dresses turned into children's clothes, and slogans like "make do" and "mend" weren't just advice, they were survival. Yet amid all this, life carried on. Families gathered around the radio for war news and entertainment. Neighbors shared food, swapped coupons, and looked out for one another. Rationing wasn't just about shortages, it reshaped community life, turning thrift and creativity into everyday virtues. By the end of the day, every family had lived another day of careful planning, sacrifice, and quiet determination. It was ordinary life under extraordinary pressure, and it left a legacy of resourcefulness that lasted long after the war ended.